That's what I get into today. The pros and cons of being loyal. Either you're gonna be loyal or you not. Yes, sir. It's your boy First Class. We back. Season 3, Class Session Podcast. I'm back again through the grace of God, through the grace of my team. It's a blessing to still be here. The love I've been getting for the podcast is still something that I really appreciate. And I'm glad to be still doing something that I really want to do. And that's kind of what I'm getting into today. Just the type of person I am. I'm big on loyalty. I just had my birthday. And everybody came out, showed me so much love. It was so much fun and love shown that night, man. And it was greatly appreciated. And you know how I am. I'm big on that type of stuff. I'm big on people that show up when they're supposed to show up. Cause I've always been that guy. Like I'm that guy to, I got your back for sure. You know what I'm saying? People know I got their back and I love to be that way, kind of push that forward. So with that being said, loyalty is kind of my focus today, kind of my subject today. Everybody know I'm big on loyalty. You know my name, you know, man, hey, he loyal about who he rock with, his friends, his family. Those are people you really can't, to be honest with you, you can't touch. You can't do nothing ill to. That's the type of person I am. I wish everybody was that way. It's kind of selfish to not be that way to me. You got to have people that kind of rock with you, that have know your best interest. You know what I'm saying? Have your best interest at heart, I would say that. And that's something I kind of push forward. Just some of the characteristics of a loyal person is being a real one. It's something you and you take pride in it. You know what I mean? It's not something that you can do sometimes. Loyalty is something that you have to kind of stand on all the time. You know what I mean? And that's what I get into today. The pros and cons of being loyal. You know what I mean? Because you look at it, you're like, man, there shouldn't be any cons to being loyal. But hey, at the end of the day, it could be, and it is. You know what I mean? But just the type of guy I am, you know what I mean? You want to stand on that to make people appreciate just your presence or you being around. It's like a security. It's like something that people know, hey, again, I got your back. You know what I mean? So like loyalty is something that I kind of was like walked into. Like I don't do bad business. I don't do bad relationships. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like, man, either you're going to be loyal or you not. So to me, it's an easy pick. You know what I mean? Like it sounds so simple. It sounds so cliche, but it's not. Again, people look at it like, man, I can do this. They going to forgive me. And these things of that nature. And that's true. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to forgive people for their faults and sometimes they make mistakes. We're not robots, I would say. So at the end of the day, when we're moving that way, you got to look at the person's intentions. You know what I mean? You know your intentions. You know what you're into. You know the type of people you're rocking with. And that's why I say it's a good and bad to your loyalty, because my loyalty is set up like I'm going to be the good person because of the person I am. I'm going to show you love and I'm going to be loyal to you because of the person I am. You know what I mean? And how loyal I am determines on the person you are. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if it's getting reciprocated, you rock with me like I'm rocking with you, my loyal is whew. And people that know me knows that. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it also has been the time to where my loyalty has got me to the point to where it's too much for people, I would say. You put your trust in people and they don't reciprocate it. They don't agree with your terms, or I would say they don't agree with how your mind works. You know what I mean? And everybody don't. But at the end of the day, everybody doesn't have the luxury of reaping the benefits of being a real one. I think I do. That's one thing I always tell people, like, being a real one, I reap the benefits of being loyal. People rocking with that and just absolutely understanding that loyalty comes with a guy like that cares about you. I would say, like, if a guy, female, friend, whatever it is, they don't show you loyalty, they don't value that relationship. I don't think they value that relationship, and I'm big on valuing relationships. I think everybody should be valuing those relationships, you know what I mean? Like, because you never know what day or who you're gonna need on what day, you know what I mean? So that's why I said, like, realness, just, I would say genuineship, just being able to listen to your friends, your peers, just those things are kind of the characteristics of being loyal to me. Because you gotta care, again, you gotta start with caring about everybody besides yourself. And that's when you start giving out the more loyal traits, I would say. And that's just what, you know what I mean, just having your friends back, and even if it's something small, like, hey man, I ain't gotta ride somewhere. Oh yeah, I got you, bro. You know what I mean? It can be as big as, hey man, I don't have it for rent this month. You know what I mean? So it's small and big ways you can show your loyalty, and with how you handle those situations also. Because sometimes you gotta tell that person, hey man, I know you got it. You gotta be, you know what I'm saying? I would say this. Say if your friend was being a bad father, he's not being a good father. Me, ain't no way. You're not my friend being a bad father. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's my loyalty. My loyalty is like, hey bro, you have kids out here in this world, man, make sure you loyal you hold them down. It's a good thing I don't have to say that to any of my friends, my peers, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's the type of guy I am. But at the end of the day, I get it. I get it. Everybody have their situations. You know what I mean? Everybody got their situations, and it changes up a little bit, a little different for everybody. But if you keep loyalty in the back of your mind, and you kind of like, you moving in the right way. You know what I mean? Even if it's on the bad side, 'cause you know everybody got to do what they got to do to survive. Even if it's on the bad side, I get it. You know what I mean? But staying loyal with something, like it reaps its benefits to it. And the good and bad side about being loyal, man, it's easy to see. It's easy to see. So you being loyal to somebody that's not even really rocking with you. You know what I mean? No matter how good a person you are, it doesn't deter the person that they are. You know what I mean? It doesn't stop if they have no intentions or ill intentions for you on your side, no matter how loyal you are. You know what I mean? Because I've been in that situation. I've been that guy. You know what I'm saying? I've stayed loyal to people that didn't really even rock with me, and they don't want to admit it. I hate it, because I tell you, like, everybody knows. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, hey man, like, what's going on? If you don't have a problem, you don't rock with me, don't rock with me. You know what I mean? That's how it is. But me, I'm never gonna change the way I am to, I would say, let the devil win is the best way to put it. Because I let myself, my pride, the type of person that I am, I big it up on being loyal and being a real one. So if I start doing stuff that you doing or trying to get even with you, what am I doing? I'm not that guy. You know what I mean? What am I doing? Like, I would never be in that aspect. I would never be the guy that's trying to get even or anything like that. And there's a lot of people that's like that. And a lot of stuff I spit is kind of like trying to help people on the other side. Like, you don't got to be that way. At the end of the day, man, stay true to you and what you believe in, and what you think that is good is good, and what's bad is bad. We know what it is, you know what I mean? So that's why it's kind of easy to say, all right, I can stay loyal longer than I'll be like, all right. Because if I get to the point where I'm like, all right, man, I can't rock with you. I can't rock with you no more. It's kind of like you didn't push the narrative a little too far. You done shown me a little too much, and it happens.
All right, look, wake up. I need your head in the game, man. I need you here on April 15th at the Winter Circles Conference. But look, you gotta be on point. You gotta have your notepad. You gotta have your pens. You gotta have everything. You gotta be ready. You gotta come with your mind in the game, man. Let's get it. April 15th, 10 to 2. You feel me?
My name is Steven Thompson from Stevie Rock Radio, and you're now watching the CCN.
And it happens. Even though I might not say anything. You know what I'm saying? I might not say anything about it. Just being the type of person I am, you know how you like to peep stuff and not say anything. That's the type of guy I am, you know what I'm saying? But it's so much only I can put up with. You know what I mean? You get to the point to where you want to look at stuff like, all right, man, you disrespecting me now at this point in time, man. Like, and I ain't going for too much disrespect, which I feel like if you got friends, peers, anybody that really care about you, disrespect is something that should be it shouldn't be on the table. Like, it should be, like, everybody should be respectful. And I think there's something like, I don't even want to keep saying the word loyalty, but it's kind of hard for me to stop saying it because it comes one and two. Respect and loyalty kind of come together. You know what I mean? It's like, you really have to rock with the people that you want to be loyal to. You know what I mean? And that's really what it is. Just on some real stuff, me, just personal stories, just like, say you want to go off a man's word is, to me, when I say something, my word is law. I really feel like my word is bond. Like, and I stand on my word, and once they burn me on that, it's kind of hard for me to even rock with them. But again, being the person that I am, it's kind of like, that showed me the good and bad side of being loyal. I would be like, okay, I'm gonna keep being loyal to this guy because the person I am. But this person, at the end of the day, long down the line, I can see this guy don't really even care about me. You know what I mean? It's a selfish mindset. And again, people was asking me, man, what do you mean you're gonna get a little bit more personal on your episodes and stuff like that? And I just want to let everybody know, like, I would take stories that I would really go through and be like, man, I don't want to shed light on those situations and things of that nature because I don't want people to feel a certain type of way. But I really think that some of these situations have helped more people than I thought, you know what I mean? And people would reach out to me and ask, like, man, about this. And I'm like, man, I really went through this. You know what I mean? I really went through this. And I'm like, man, I got to start speaking on these situations. And that's why loyalty came to my heart, because you really, like me, I look at it like this. If you growing up around people and they always have different friends all the time, like, at some point in time, there's some shady stuff going on. Me, I've had the same friends my whole life. They hate me sometimes, they love me sometimes. The reason why is because I'm straightforward. I try to keep it real with everybody. You know what I mean? And I treat everybody fairly. I'm not that guy that treats the friend that I met first differently than a friend I met last. You know what I mean? And I think that's a part of me as far as just being fair. Again, trying to be fair with everybody. And everybody don't really rock with that. You know what I mean? Because some people think that I should be a little bit more, hey man, I've been knowing you long, you should be loyal to me more. And that's not how loyalty works to me. You know what I mean? You got to kind of rock with everybody how they rock with you. But at the end of the day, you don't want to sell your soul for anybody. You know what I mean? That's just not how it works. I kind of like showing my loyalty through just being there when people don't think that nobody's going to be there. More of like, if my friends, family, anybody have kids at sporting events, music events, anything like that, I'm showing up. I'm gonna ask about schedules and things of that nature. I'm showing support if you have any entrepreneurships going on. Like, that's the type of person I am. Like, I'm not ever not showing love. Like, and that's one thing that I feel like people can get from me, I would say. You know what I mean? I'm never not showing love. And I don't want to say I have a platform to where I'm putting people on, but that's what I hope I'm doing, if that makes sense. Like, I want to put you on. I want to help say, hey man, I hope with this guy, because I don't support BS. And that's what comes with being me. Like, again, that's the insides of, like, if it's something I don't think there's really, you ain't putting your all in, or I don't think I rock with it, I ain't gonna support it just because you my friend. I don't think that's loyalty. I think loyalty is showing you, hey, bro, this can be different. This can be different, and then therefore you can work on it, and then I know I can show my support. You know what I mean? If I was the guy that just yes manning you all the time, then no, that's not a good friend. That's not a person that you really want around. You know what I mean? Some people need those people around. But that's not a sign of loyalty. I don't want people to get that misconstrued. Just because this person really rocking with you and telling you everything you want to hear, that's mind-boggling to me. Cause I want to know the right stuff. I want to know what you're telling me that you're telling me to go in the right direction. Well, you're trying to help me get in the right direction, I would say. And that's where people that rock with me know. You don't always want to hear it. You don't always have to agree with it also, but I like when people know that my intentions are good. My intentions are good in every situation, and again, it is the background of all that is just being loyal to people that even if I come in contact with you, today, tomorrow, you know what I mean? It's just a characteristic of mine to just hold up my end of being a real one and just knowing, hey, we're gonna treat people in the right, with the right respect and things of that nature. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard for me to not be, like, you know how you want to be rude sometimes, you don't feel like being bothered, and I get it. But just me being me and the loyalty behind that, I think that, it kind of makes me stand out in, this guy's a genuine guy. Because at the end of the day, I'm getting spots to where they like, hey man, you don't look like the friendliest guy. And in all actuality, I think I'm super friendly, and everybody don't. But I want to get in and tap in on loyalty. I want to get in and tap in about season 3, which is something going to be super dope for me. I think that the guest that I got coming in this season is going to be something that's going to be a perspective that people not looking for. You know what I mean? They thinking that they think once you get to a certain spot, you're supposed to stop. And I'm not a content person. You know what I mean? I like to keep going. I like to big up my team. I like to help my team get to higher heights as we all try to get to this, you know what I'm saying, this road of success. You know what I mean? Everybody has different dreams and goals, but everybody has different roles also to achieve those dreams. You know what I mean? And I think that with what I'm saying today, you know what I mean, just being a part of a team, it shows, all right, if you holding up your end of the stick, say you holding up your end of the stick on the team and we're on the road to success, you're showing that you're loyal to me. Because everybody has a personal vendetta. Everybody got a personal goal. But when a team working together, it's a little different. You know what I mean? And it feels special to say, all right, because just even this, like, y'all watched season 1 of Klass in Session. We in season 3 of Klass in Session. We still here. It's getting bigger and better. So everybody just showed that loyalty to the team and what we can bring to the table, I would say. And again, y'all know how I am, man. I love to be a part of this type of stuff. I love to be a part of it. And again, you know how it is. You know we coming. And Klass in Session season 3, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be I wanna be a little bit more outlandish when I say I'm a be a little bit more open with my guests. I want to let my guests kind of pick my brain, I would say. Tell me, you know what I'm saying, see how they feel about Klass in Session and see if they can put me on some game. It's going to be hard, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm the smartest brain in the room all the time. But I also know that I ain't the smartest person. The smartest person in the room. So that's why I'm dangerous at. I'm always listening, you know what I mean? But you know where to find me. First Klassing on Instagram, Klass in Session, CC Network. Follow me on YouTube, Klass in Session Podcast. All the social media platforms for podcasts, you can find me on that. We're just gonna keep going. I appreciate all the support. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's your boy First Klass. Appreciate y'all checking out the last episode of Klass in Session. You can also check out these other episodes from the Community Cultivation Network, and you can learn a lot from. Subscribe, like, and comment to Klass in Session Podcast right now. right now. For sure.